Hello everyone. Well, I thought I had my video on when I was putting this collage together, but I didn't. And so it's the collage part I've already done, and but I will do another one starting at the beginning, but I wanted to get you in on the finish part of this. And what I'm doing right now, I had a background piece of fabric. I put all kinds of fabric scraps on it. Then I started adding different textile yarns and trims and different things. I pulled apart different things and threads and others and spread that out until I got a look that I liked. And this is going to be a signature in my coffee table size stitch book challenge for this year. The book that I'm making, and this is going to be one of the open pages background. And so I wanted to show you how I created it from the beginning, and I'm sorry I messed up, but collaging is all that it is. It's just collaging. Start with the background, start layering some fabric scraps, start putting some other stuff on top of it, whatever you have, yarns, threads, cut them up, whatever. Now what I'm doing now is taking my tulle netting here and I'm covering it so that all the elements stay on while I work with it under the machine, because I'm going to have to machine quilt this to keep everything together nicely. It's going to take 3 passes with this tool to get everything covered well. And then I am pinning down the outsides to start with to keep things from falling out, keep things in place. Okay, all right. The outside is done. Now we'll make one more pass on that back side and get the whole thing covered with this. And that is what's going to help secure everything down safely while I sew it. And keep all the elements in place and so they don't shift around. Okay. Okay, it took 3 passes with this netting. And we'll get this, reposition this pin on top. I do the outside first so I don't shift pieces. Okay. I try to get it flat all the way to the outside because I'm going to come back and pin the insides. I put quite a few pins in here. I've found over the years that don't be skimpy pinning a big collage like this, because stuff will shift on you if you're not careful. Okay, I need to take that pin out, put it back on top. Okay, that one's good. That one's okay. We've got the outside. Okay, let's come down the center. And be careful if you're going to machine stitch, that you're careful and remove your pins before you sew over them. Even if they tell me I can with my machine, I don't like to do it. I have hit pins before, and believe me, my needles didn't like it. And so I like to remove them before I sew over them. Okay. If you have any areas that you think are a little bit iffy, go back and pin them a little better. make sure that everything does stay where it needs to be. So we have one piece here now. Everything is basically in place and ready to sew. And what I normally do will like fold this over and start sewing down like that and unfold it and go across that way, and I don't have so much bulk under my machine that I cannot control. All right, I'm going to sew this together and then I'll be back. Okay, we've got our machine sewing done. You can see all the passes that I made. I wasn't, you know, I didn't have to be super careful about being spacing and all that. Just wanted to get enough passes on this to make sure that everything was down and that I could work with it without anything falling apart on me. So this would be, like I said, one of the signatures in my book. And so when you open it up, we have this collage page. Now, I don't know exactly what else I'm going to do with this. I can leave it just like it is, or I can embellish it. And so, you know, I probably will do more on it if I don't do anything but maybe put a pretty pocket or something like that. But it will be 2 pages in my book somewhere. And I just think that's very easy, very fast, very doable. And it uses up a lot of the scraps that you have that you may be ready to get, you know, some of them used. And so was an easy project to make there. If you have some suggestions on what I could put on this collage page to enhance it for my book, please drop them in the comments. Right now, I just don't have a clue what I'm going to do with this. So we'll have to wait down the road before I have an inspiration or my muse wakes up and tells me what they want to do with it. But we'll just have to wait and see about that. Okay, that will do it for this. I hope you're working on your large size stitch book, and I will be putting a different something on the back, and then that will create for me 4 pages and another complete signature for my book. And then I will come back and show you that signature. I believe I have 4 completed now. And let me see real quick what I have completed here. 1, 2, 3. Yes, I have. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have the 4th one completed. Actually, this will complete the 4th one. Let's see what we could do here with this. This is one side, and this is the other side of it. There you go. This would be, when completed, my 4th signature. So you could see that when I get these done, then I have 4 pages. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Doesn't it go good with that? Yeah, I like that. All right. So now the next thing will be what I do with this signature. Boy, lots of possibilities here, isn't there? That does look pretty just on its own, doesn't it? But I do believe it needs something. I don't know exactly what yet, but something. And I'm going to have to put some trim on the edge because I don't like it just plain here. So however I decide to do that will be too. So anyway, that's how my book is looking. And this is my 4th signature. And remember that we're working on our signatures from January through September. And then we're going to switch over from October through December and work on our book itself, our cover, and get it all constructed and finished. So we have October, November, December. We have 3 months at the end of the year to put the book together, make our cover, however we're going to do that. But up till then, we can be working on these signatures. And Again, mine is, when spread out here, let's see, approximately 17 by 12. 12 by 17. With some of the laces and stuff, it's a little bigger than that, but that's basically 12 by 17. So that my pages come out about 8.5 by 12. Isn't that cool? And what a wonderful book this is going to be. Can you imagine? I'm trying to get 6 signatures done by October, and stacking them up, I would have a book about that wide probably on the spine, because they're bulky. That's just one signature. Okay. All right. So I really hope you're working on this. And if you are, please use the hashtag so that I can find you, and other people here on the channel who are following this series can find you and your work. Inspire us, help us out, give us something to go with, and show us what you can do with your large. I'm calling it a coffee table size book because it's a pretty good sized book. And but just whatever you want to do, but try to make it a little extra large so that you can get outside of your comfort zone and try something different. Okay. All right. Till next time. We're staying, as you can see, very scrap happy around here. Bye-bye.